So I wanted to do a little bit of a longer version or longer video on the different versions of Army of Darkness I have. It's kind of the last one in my A's section, and it would be kind of cool just to show off the different versions. Wanted to start out with the 4K. It's basically the Scream Factory's Blu-ray version with a 4K disc. I do not have the Screwhead Blu-ray, or Screwhead Blu-ray, but I do have the Scream Factory Blu-ray, autographed by Bruce Campbell. It's one of my favorite things in my position. He was at a meet and greet with, it was a book signing, and I was able to get just this, other item signed. So that's my autographed copy of Army of Darkness Blu-ray. So I got the 4K, the Blu-ray. Let's move on to a weirder format. We have the HD DVD of Army of Darkness. Can I play it? No, but it was $2. Also, it doesn't say there's any special features on it. I guess comment or reach out in the comments if you know if there is special features on this. But yeah, this is basically, if you don't know what HD DVD is, it was the competitor of Blu-ray. I think Panasonic came out with it, maybe. But yeah, so there's the HD DVD of Army of Darkness. Now, I also have the bootleg director's cut. This is an Anchor Bay. Let's see if I can focus on it. The Anchor Bay DVD of it. It is the director's cut. I think it's the first time, other than Anchor Bay put out another director's cut, I think, too. But this is just a director's cut. Has a different ending. I've never seen it. I just assume these special features are ported over onto the Blu-ray. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm not the kind of look up top. You kind of see the movie, but yeah, I don't know. You can find it pretty cheap. Clearly, I paid $2 for it. Next up is the Boomstick edition. This is also Anchor Bay. A majority of these are going to be Anchor Bay at this point. Back then, they kind of just put out release after release, kind of like Evil Dead. Yeah, it's kind of just, you open it up. Kind of hate this packaging. But you get like a little booklet, which is nice. And then the video game, which maybe I'll do my horror video games at some point. But that's pretty cool. And then I guess like a sweepstakes P.O. box card. But yeah, it's cool. And I think the difference is, if I can get it back in, you guys are going to watch me destroy my DVD on camera. There we go. It's already beat up, but looks like theatrical and director's cut, when this guy was just the director's cut. And it looks like there's some deleted scenes and stuff, which it makes you wonder how much 15 minutes of additional footage right here. So it makes you wonder if this disc is just the other disc on here. 4 deleted scenes, 4 never before seen deleted scenes. I have a feeling this is just both versions on this edition, and then this is just the bootleg edition, or the director's cut. Next up, you're never going to believe it, but yet another Anchor Bay box set. Now this is the limited edition box set, which again looks like it's all practically the same thing as the Boomstick edition. Here, if you want to pause it, I'll kind of do a little bit of a comparison. I don't know if it's just like anniversary editions or what, but I think these are practically the same edition of the movie, just with this limited edition. Maybe slightly better transfers. But moving on. So I was in Munich, Germany, the last summer, last fall, not this fall, or sorry, 2 falls ago, whatever, 24. And I found this in a used bookstore. Cool sticker on it. It's the German release of the movie. You look at special features. If you could read German, I can't, but I think this is really cool. It is most likely not region free. Yeah, PAL, region 2. If you have a region free player, though, you could play it. I don't know why you'd want to, but this cover was used for the director's cut, which you'll see in the sack. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really cool. I'm probably going to keep it sealed. I'm never going to watch it. So, and also I like the sticker on it. But that's that. Now moving into VHS, we got the Army of Darkness director's cut. It's the limited edition. Now it again is only the director's cut. And yeah, it's also Anchor Bay, I believe, yeah. Out of 50,000. Love the gold case. You know, just got the tape. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Something I've had for a little bit. Now we have the Army of Darkness. Now this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is just the, the Universal copy. So this is the theatrical. Yeah, 81 minutes. Just your typical tape. I love seeing all the stickers from the old rental stores on it. It's pretty cool. So this is the last of it. Is I have the Army of Darkness Laserdisc. Now, I'm probably missing some copies. I know the Anchor Bay put out another 2 DVDs, I believe. One with Evil Ash's face on it. If you don't know what a Laserdisc is, it's basically a format where it was a giant disc you put in like a giant DVD player, and it's the movies on here. Ooh, you can see me. Yeah, it's just a giant disc, but I thought this is pretty cool. Paid $20 for it, but yeah, Army of Darkness Laserdisc. It's just your typical Universal. I don't think Anchor Bay did Laserdiscs. If they did, though, let me know. I'd be curious to see if they did. But yeah, that's the Laserdisc. So that's the end of the movies. But what I have now is the soundtrack on this really nice vinyl. I'm going to pull out. That sounded bad. I'm not the biggest fan of the cover, per se. But, it's just the soundtrack on vinyl. Look at that. Yeah, really cool looking. Try not to bump the camera. I think the records are kind of a cool... Oh no, they're just black. But that is cool. And also in here, somewhere, you got your... Give me about 45 minutes to pull this out. Just kind of a little sheet telling you the information. And then what I'm trying to find in here... Here we go. There's a bunch of these in here. Try not to tear them up. There's a bunch of little ashes. So yeah, there's a bunch of them in here. I think when I bought this used, and I think the person kind of took them all out of the out of the thing. But it's kind of funny, when I opened it, I just dumped out all these little ashes. But yeah, so that is my Army of Darkness collection. Just a bunch of random stuff, I know, and it's excessive, but I love the movie. And I've been collecting for, probably like maybe 17 years now. So, and I'm 31, so. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. And please share which versions you have. If you have different cool, weird versions, maybe a Japanese version, that would be cool, in the comments. And yeah, thank you. Bye.